I'm Mariela.
And I'm Alex. Hi. So today we're going to talk about relationships, kind of the concept of soulmates and twin flames. And what was interesting is when Mariela first brought this up to me, like we each have our own ideas, but I feel like it really forms around our beliefs, what we believe in. And same with everyone out there, we're all going to have a different idea on what it is based on what we believe in. So if we were to talk about a twin flame, think about all the things that we know about a twin flame.
Twin means two, right?
Yeah, so like together, right? They were born together, birthed together, a twin.
Yeah.
Flame burns, right?
So, yeah, I'm just going really back when you're talking about that. So, how did the soul get born? Why did it divide it in 1, 2, 3, or whatever twin flames are there in the world or in another world?
Well, I have no idea why you're asking me. There's the idea that in this lifetime, you might not actually meet your twin flame. And a lot of us want to think like, oh, they're my twin flame, or like, oh, they're my soulmate. And it's like, but what does that actually even mean? And it comes with an idea that we obviously have to believe in something specific. So the twin flame.
For me, it's a very abstract concept. I can't prove that that really exists. And from my point of view, everyone and everything is just one. And what I know about the twin flame or the concept behind it is that the soul is female and male, and that one soul complements the other soul and they are actually one. I've heard also that you go through lifetimes, right? So through reincarnation, and sometimes, or most of the time, the last attachment will be the twin flame. So
That's interesting.
yeah, but I can't prove any of it. But it might make sense, right?
Yeah, that's actually interesting. Because there's an idea that to transcend our human form and reconnect to the complete oneness and that it would have to be, we have to let go of all of our attachments. And what greater attachments do we have than to
relationships?
So that would be a really intense relationship to have and to need to let go of. One belief that I kind of have, and it's funny because some of the beliefs I have kind of either contradict each other or they just don't fully make sense. But one I have is like, I do have a belief that, beforehand we have, we've known each other in the past, whether it's because we knew each other through oneness or we knew each other and made some type our essences that are scattered, communicated, like that we do kind of have plans to meet up and impact each other to try and fully awaken. And
like the soul contracts?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it a soul contract, but yes, it would be like that. Me and you were meant to meet up. Like this.
Like you were meant to be here, you were meant to be doing this, you were meant to know the people that you know.
Yeah, I believe that everything unfolds like a certain way. And so I don't know if I believe in twin flame.
Yeah, for me it's hard to believe that there is just one other person that will complement you. I've also heard that as you evolve spiritually, then you start to understand that the only relationship that you need is the relationship with the source or the oneness or the universe. So you might decide on the way that you don't need another person
Yeah.
in your life.
Yeah, and that's like that other side, because we kind of I wonder if sometimes we make up these concepts as a way to kind of understand our world and our experience, which doesn't mean it's not real, but there's like another layer even further than that, which is kind of what you described there.
Yeah.
But if we look at the idea of soulmates, that is an easier one for me to cling to, attach myself to. Because I don't think, even with twin flame, although it's like there's a masculine and feminine, I don't think it has to be male, female,
No,
if
me
that's
neither.
a real.
No.
And same with soulmates. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It doesn't have like a sexual relationship. It can be
Just
any
an
relationship.
intimate relationship.
And one that literally it shakes your soul, right? One that either it like fills you up, or one that just like kind of shatters something
Yeah.
that allows you to connect more to your depths or your height or your oneness or source, whatever it is for you.
Yeah, and I also heard that people just make up special relationships. So, because you actually can have a relationship with everything that is around you. And because you feel closer to someone, or you have the same inclinations or interests that the other one has, or you enjoy the same activities, you feel that that person's special. But actually, everything around you is trying to push you to the oneness. And it's not that you have a close relationship with others, it's that you decide that you don't like that other person or that situation or that thing that is actually maybe helping you more than that special person that you think that is so important. And so everything just works as a symphony, right? Like,
I'm really enjoying your explanations today, Mariela.
I'm having this image in my head of Mickey Mouse with the symphony.
In Fantasia?
Yes! Everything working together, and the music too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would agree with that. Like, if you think of some of our most frustrating or painful relationships that we have or encounters, sometimes those are the most soul-shaking, right? Just like you said, because they all kind of intertwine and support us to grow. And I think that's really a part of soulmates. Is that growth component. And then it goes back to that idea of, well, if we all knew each other, like some people I've met, I'm just like, why is there this like energy? Why is this connection? And it could be that they're a mirror for me, right? It could be something as simple as that.
Yeah.
Or like some type of mirror. Or maybe it is some past thing that it just feels unexplainable. But that doesn't mean that we should cling to it, right? Just because we think it's special doesn't mean we should grasp onto it, because they're meant to be teachings that we experience and we let go.
So easy.
Exactly.
You do it first.
But I have, right? In
Yeah, I know.
relationships with people that I've loved very much and had to let go or move from my life, or painful things,
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah, I've had also like an experience or experiences with people in general that have been difficult. And as I try to figure out things, not try to just put them aside, I have been able to actually see beyond that. And for some reason, magically, the relationships change. And actually, they can become your another special relationship once
Yeah.
you go past that difficulty.
So, soulmates and twin flames.
I think it's a beautiful concept, though. Don't you think?
I do.
It's very romantic.
It is very romantic, yeah.
Yeah, like finding your other person that you will love, and he will or she will love you back.
I wonder, and I know we kind of, if people use it as a reason to stay attached to unhealthy things. How does that land for you guys? We're meant to be. The way it is.
And because we don't want to feel alone too, right? We want somebody to go with us through life.
Yeah, I was just thinking of relationships in my life where I've felt that they were super, super special, and then to let go of those ones were the hardest, but they were the most important to let go of. They were really painful. Intimate relationships particularly, but I know there's more than that, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a beautiful concept, and it depends on what you believe, right? And there is no right or wrong in what it is, and
and also they say there is as many truths as people in or aliens in the universe.
True. So, yeah, we'd love to hear what you have to say or any information you have to share.
Yeah, it goes back to what you believe. We can't prove it, right?
Yeah.
But everybody believes something.
But it's always good to question why you believe that, and it can be based on how we feel, right? Like, no, I feel it inside me. I believe it to be true in my depths. Great. And then just kind of look at it and be like, can there be anything else that's making me hold on to that? That's what I like to do. When I really, really believe something, and be like, why do I believe onto it? Why am I clinging to this belief? What is it?
Yeah.
But sometimes it just feels right, and then it will be, and that is right for you.
Yep.
And as you grow and learn, that might change.
Yes. You just go with it. That's all you can do.
And then Mariella's like famous words, like, it's all an illusion. So it doesn't matter anyway.
And that's another belief.
Yes, it is. All right. Well, thank you all for listening. And we'll
Yes.
see you again.
See ya. Bye.